poor kids eat rich kids.
This is Chaco, this is chaos, this is crazy, this the payoff. Modern living, take the day off, seize the moment, need to own it. This is Chaco.
Hello, I'm so excited. I'm gonna be doing an energy healing session tonight with a good friend of mine, and my teacher is gonna be in the room. She's gonna be supervising, and so this is a part of finalizing my apprenticeship to get certified as an energy healer practitioner. I'm just beyond grateful. I was setting up to have the session here, and I talked to my landlords, and they have this really cute little hobbit cottage at the end of the backyard, and they're trying to set up a little spiritual meditation energy in there. So I asked if I could go and have my session in there. They said yes. It's crazy windy, so I'm like really excited to see what this session is like in there. And I think I'm gonna try and show you guys what it looks like right now before it gets too dark. So let's go. It's not so windy right now, but it's pretty windy earlier. So you can see we're getting closer to it. So first things first, no shoes. That means I'm leaving these out here. So, gotta respect. And then, oh yeah. So this is the entrance. It's not huge. But I got a bunch of my bowls right here. Some cards. Got another bowl right here. Got my sage, my blocks. This is for the client to have a place to lay. Got my water element, got my little sacred, got my chakra here, guide as we begin our work. My candle, got the salt lamp. Sit down, and so this is where we'll be hosting the session. I'm so freaking excited and grateful. So now you've seen it, and there's my little house, our little basement house. I am so excited. The acoustics are wild in there, and just everything about this season, spring 2019, has been crazy, but also, really talking about new beginnings. And so I'm excited to just continue on that trajectory, and I'll let y'all know how it goes tonight. Yeah. So I went to Blix, picked up some more materials. I ordered some stuff online for the next phase, but yeah, let's just throw all our stuff that we just bought. That's a great idea. Don't do that. I don't recommend it. So I just picked up some more resin. Yeah. Look at this. Oh my god. Don't do it. But that's a lot, you know. If that was water and I was thirsty, that would quench my thirst. But it's quenching my artistic thirst, man. I know, the accent's a little problematic. The problematic alarm goes off every time I do it. But I got some more moleskins as well. These are the key to my success, are having these agendas, and I always alternate between having a grid and a clear. And so I've had the grid ones for a while now. Now it's time to get some clear ones in the mix. And I feel it's really interesting, but like the grid ones are great for order, for really getting a feel of the page spatially, you know, having the grid there. But then when having these without the grids is very freeing, and it's almost like liberating. It's such a back and forth between, oh God, no lines, just free, you know, I get to draw and write however big or small I want. There's nothing guiding me in that sense. And then after a while, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need the lines. Like I need some guidance, and I can do the grid, and I use those up. And then I'm like, God, I'm tired of the grid. I need some freedom. And so, you know, like live, everything is a balance and the movement back and forth between that kind of constraint and freedom. And what's really cool is for me is doing that back and forth. I feel like gives me a really great eye visually, so that I don't always need grids or lines. To an extent, I can tell where the middle of a page is. I can tell how big, you know, an inch is, and draw out something that's an inch thick without needing to have a ruler all the time, because of working with these paper that has the grid. And so either way, picked up these goodies, very excited. Tomorrow I get some polyethylene or something like that sheets, and I'm gonna use those to make my molds. And then we gon' get to casting. Resin is continuing to be like the finishing looks of things. And so I have all this stuff here that I've been working on that I think I'm gonna try to incorporate, because I love all the browns and I wanna keep the browns in the mix. So yeah, I'll let y'all know what's happening. As for the rest of this, I got mad work to do when it comes to vision. So I'm gonna get on that. Yeah. All right, cracky internet. So I forgot to show you my creative process for this piece, but I am so in love with that. You can see the resin. It has like this really cool texture to it. You can see it right there. It's like a wave, like a washing off the shore. And then it's got this piece here in the middle. That's like a perfect little, and you can't really see it here, but I did make my little wavy grid design as well. Either way, you can't really see this as good as I want you to see it. But. And I'm really debating the name of the show, of changing it again. I'm thinking this is a name that I've had for a while and in my back pocket, and not wondering when. I haven't used it yet, and I've been wondering when am I gonna use it. And I'm thinking of a theme right now with this work that I'm making, that's called Poor Kids Eat Rich Kids. And I really just like, I don't know, it's not that it's hard to explain my process, but the way that it goes is I just create as much as I can, intuitively write, make, find the tools that I like, find the materials that I enjoy, which are like things that I can kind of just like walk up to a construction site or a business and just be like, yo, you know, what can I use? Or not even what can I use, but what are things that I can just grab, you know? And so that's why cardboard is something that I work with a lot. Also, the color brown is very important to me. And then they've been doing construction here, so there's a bunch of these pieces of wood like this lying around that are basically scraps, and I just love the color of them, you know, and I mean they're working hard out there to do a good job. So either way, I added this resin over it like this with this design, very intuitive. And today, after I did my little morning meditation, what came to me was I had done this Poor Kids Eat Rich Kids, just like writing it over and over again with some calligraphy a couple years back. And it was something that I kept, and I just keep thinking about like poor kids eat rich kids. And I haven't showed you this either, but yesterday I was turning a lot of the stuff into bags, and some of the pieces are already bags actually. And so just thinking about like I there's so many things that just like I had a little gathering for my birthday, and my sister brought these balloons that say it's a party, right? And it's one of those nice ones. Oh, here, I got a little sample. It's a party. And so I took them and I turned them around and I made it say it's a trap. And so thinking about like the idea of it's a trap, poor kids eat rich kids, and kind of the concept behind it will be this show that is thrown by these poor kids where they just pick materials that they can, you know, and they won't literally eat the rich kids, but the way that they eat the rich kids is by having this work that they make that they sell to them, right? That they're like, wow, oh my gosh, look at like, ooh, this is so whatever you want to call it, rich person. You know, the important thing is that you buy it. And having like these bags that are gonna be, I'm just gonna bring them out. I'm on my way to the small green door right now. That's why I was not exactly planning on making this video, but you know what, I'm here. And so, you know, the same way that they have like designer bags, it'll be like, this is, there you go. Designer bag. You know, there's a couple things that I might do to them. But you know, it's like, here it is. Oops. We don't want your bag. But the idea of poor kids eat rich kids, you know, turning their surroundings, you know, they get their bags, their grocery bags, and turn them into art, and then call them designer bags. And the idea behind it's a trap is like, you know, we're trapping out art. You know, we just make it. We're poor kids. We're just gonna make art out of whatever we can. What do we like? We like spray paint. We got cardboard. People doing construction. We got scraps. I have this other one that I made here that's really cool that I've been working on. And this one is supposed to be more like a backpack. So you got your those straps like that. Once again, you know, or you can just over the shoulder it. Boom, 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 boom. Poor kids eat rich kids. On that, you know this. You got this. You don't got this. Nah, you don't got this, son. This is Poor Kids Eat Rich Kids 2019. Get on my level. And so, you know, that's some of the stuff I've been working on. This, I have a couple, I really honestly just want to leave it, but I may or may not. I kind of like want to drill a hole in here or just completely take this off. But it's just so, debates. But if I drill a hole here, making it like a bag, or putting two holes here and just putting like the two little hooks, and then putting a chain, and then I think what would be cool is like having on the back here something like use in case of self-defense, you know? Anybody trying to fuck with me right now? Yo, brick to the head, bah! Poor kids eat rich kids. It's rough out here. It's a trap. 2019. Dang, in the background, I just got my breakfast, whatever. And so, either way, that's my story. That's where I'm at. I'm also thinking, Leo was saying that I should consider making a book with all the stencils. And I might just continue to make some more resin molds where I have the stencils inside of there. But yeah, another part of my materials is resin. And I think that resin is just so beautiful. And it definitely speaks into the zeitgeist. I would say, you know, people are digging it, the look, the flow, everything about it right now is popping. It's in, and I'm in with it. So this is what I'm working on. Hopefully, Poor Kids Eat Rich Kids coming to you 2019. I don't want to make any guarantees as to when, but it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Hey, so I'm out here, small green door. Got my latest piece. This is a mold. It's pretty heavy. I think I'm gonna leave it like this because I'm gonna continue to kind of go with that shape, heavy on the bottom. So that's why I kind of had to add an angle like this. But I'm actually looking up a video on how to make a pyramid so that I can make, I think, a pyramid out of these. Oh. I got, this is all my goodies. I've been working on this mold and I got some kind of different layout stuff under this. So I have this weight to hopefully keep that stuff down for the first layer of resin. And I have my resin right here. I'm gonna weigh it out. I got this cup. And for this first round, I'm gonna try using this I don't know which way it's going to be up or down in this video. So one of these will work. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 100 grams of this. So we're going to do 50 and 50. So now I'm mixing. To mix for 2 minutes. Come on, watch here.
Just to be clear, I question your intention.
When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're not sending you. They're not sending you. They're sending people that have lots of problems. They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime. They're rapists and some good people. I assume are good people. All you bad, you must go. All you bad, you must go.
I definitely should have made it more. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make more. Spaces where I wanted it. Oh, this one's not even enough. Okay, gotta make more. Last but not least, I'm just gonna cover it and let it dry. Let it harden for at least an hour before I do another layer. So.
All these weird gadgets think they give you radio.
This is Chaco.